Folks, how could it be? How could it be that 40% of us don't think Donald Trump is using the presidency for his own personal gain? How could it be? Two things could be true. You could tell me to my face, oh yeah, Trump's using the office for personal gain, because of course. But also, I still like him. Now, we'd have a long conversation about how you don't reflect on the first part of that statement. But okay. But in a world where Donald Trump pumped, and this is one of a bajillion things that he does, that he benefits, he uses the office for his own benefit. He literally invited the top 20 of his crypto holders, don't have to be U.S., can be from anywhere. He said, oh, why don't you come to the White House? If you are a top 20 holder of my coin, you can come to the White House and get personal time with me and get whisked around. That right there is already, and this happened last year, already is an obvious use of the office for his personal gain. So again, I say, how could there be 40%? By the way, that's just one thing of many. Again, how could there be 40% of people who don't think he's using the office for his personal gain? How could there be? Again, you can be someone who thinks he's using it for his own gain and you still like and support him. That's fine. Now, that's insane for other reasons, and I would discuss with you why you feel that way when he obviously does. But how could you think he's not using it for... He took a crypto coin that has nothing to do with his office, that he started right before he took office, and said the top 20 holders can come get a White House visit. That is him using the literal White House and his position of power in this country to pump his coin for a personal gain. So, who are these 40% of people? That when someone calls them and says, oh, do you think that he's using it? Oh, no. No, he's not. How do you square that with all the things he's done? Not least of which is the one I brought up. There's so many more. The stock trades. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's World Liberty Financial. It's mind-numbing. It's mind-numbing that 40% of people. This tells me that there are and we've known this for a long time, but this tells me there are so many, there are many people that will follow this man no matter what and deny reality for this man no matter what. It doesn't matter. They would, again, these people could get shot on Fifth Avenue and the rest of their family that are Trumpers would still support the man. Let's just say, no, it's all for a purpose. It's got to be he knows what he's doing. I trust him. You trust a man who sold influence and just access to the White House for his crypto coin. You trust that man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, well, Democrats are worse. How? How are Democrats worse? Democrats aren't perfect, and they suck in many ways. But how are they worse? How? To the point where an obvious person who's telling you to your face, I'm going to abuse power, is still better than a Democrat. I mean, you people have lost your minds. You absolutely have. The 40% of people who answer this poll have lost their minds. What are you talking about? You cannot deny the reality of what has happened. And so why would you answer the question that way? That's crazy. I got to talk to you people because what are we doing? What are we doing? Man, like, oh my gosh. I was going to try to dive into the comments, but we already know. We already know. This whole thing is crazy, man. Obvious person using office for gain. 40% of people say, nope, couldn't be him. And he's not even trying to hide it. He doesn't care because of the Supreme Court immunity. He doesn't care. And to be fair, because of that immunity decision, he doesn't have to care. Oh my gosh. Thanks for stopping by and subscribe for more wisdom.